debonair.
男性が感じの良い、おしゃれな、粋な。
She was approached by a debonair gentleman in a fancy suit. Deprecate.
を批判する、に反対する、不賛成を唱える。
She deprecated the government's attitude toward unemployment. Incriminate.
人に罪を負わせる、人を有罪にする。
You are never required to answer any question that could incriminate yourself. Pare.
ナイフなどで果物などの皮を剥く。
He pared an apple for me. Sullen.
不機嫌な、押し黙った。
She looked sullen during the party. Delirious.
精神が錯乱した。
She was delirious and nothing she said made sense. Schism.
組織などの分裂、分離。
This event caused a schism in the local community. Rendezvous.
待ち合わせ、会う約束。
She and the journalist planned a secret rendezvous to discuss the issue. Hibernate.
冬眠する。
Bears will soon start to get ready to hibernate. Egregious.
実にひどい、目に余る。
It is surprising that a book with so many egregious errors was published. Equilibrium.
相反する利害などの均衡、釣り合い。
The government policy has caused supply and demand to be out of equilibrium. Prodigious.
驚嘆すべき、並外れた。
The beautiful landscape painting was a prodigious achievement for a 12-year-old child.
Tinge.
色合い。
The sky had an orange tinge to it. Drool.
人、動物がよだれを垂らす。
The baby's shirt was wet because he had drooled so much. Dainty.
物、容姿などが小さくて上品な、動作が優美な。
The cafe serves assortments of dainty sandwiches on beautiful trays. Heist.
強盗、銀行破り。
He was charged with a heist of $3 million in cash. Facet.
物事の一面、側面。
Our website explains every facet of Japanese life. Anoint.
人、都市などを選定する、指定する。
It was anointed as the best Indian restaurant in town. Malevolent.
悪意のある。
In the story of Sleeping Beauty, the malevolent witch casts a spell on the princess. Prowl.
動物が獲物を求めてうろつく、徘徊する。
The cat was prowling around in search of mice. Beguile.
を巧みに騙す。
They were beguiled into investing their savings into the risky business. Dissonance.
意見などの不一致、不調和。
There is often dissonance between how a person perceives herself and how others perceive her. Incumbent.
現職の。
The incumbent champion will defend his title in tomorrow's boxing match. Maim.
人に重傷を負わせる。
The soldier was maimed in the explosion, but at least he survived.
Remnant.
名残、面影。
Millions of tourists come to see the remnants of ancient Rome. Topple.
を倒す、ぐらつかせる。倒れる、ぐらつく。
Experts say that the tower toppled because its base was not built properly. Impertinent.
人、態度などが生意気な、無礼な。
He asked her age, her weight, and other impertinent questions. Aberration.
上記の逸脱、異常。
Using such words is an aberration for him. Chuckle.
くすくす笑う、ほくそ笑む。
The audience chuckled at the lecturer's joke. Presumptuous.
人、行為などが厚かましい、出しゃばった。
It would be presumptuous of me to tell her how she should raise her kids. Chasten.
人に恥ずかしい思いをさせる。
He was chastened by the criticism from his boss regarding his performance. Percolate.
考え、情報などが浸透する、広まる。
The ideas began to percolate in his mind as he continued to consider the problem. Jiggle.
小刻みに揺れ動く。
I heard the doorknob jiggle as someone tried to open the door. Trepidation.
これから起こる出来事についての不安、恐れ。
Investors are watching the market with great trepidation. Capricious.
人、態度などが気まぐれな、移り気な。
Due to his mother's capricious moods, he never knows how she will react. Crumple.
紙、布などをしわくちゃにする。紙、布などがしわくちゃになる。
She crumpled up the paper and threw it in the trash.
Epiphany.
突然のひらめき、悟り。
He was in the shower when he had an epiphany about how to end his novel. Elated.
大喜びで、有頂天で。
They were elated at the birth of their first child. Nominally.
名目上は、名ばかりは。
The CEO is nominally in charge, but the COO is the real leader of the company. Abrasive.
性格、態度などがイライラさせる。音が耳障りな。
My uncle often offends people with his abrasive manner. Platitude.
陳腐な言葉、決まり文句。
His speech was full of platitudes, and there was nothing to listen to. Aspiration.
野心、待望、大志。
The counselor spoke with the student about his hopes and aspirations for the future. Abhorrent.
嫌悪感を抱かせて。
Any forms of discrimination are abhorrent to us all. Auxiliary.
補助の、予備の。
The hospital is now recruiting auxiliary staff. Nibble.
食べ物などを少しずつかじる。
She nibbled on a piece of bread as she worked. Penitent.
犯した罪を後悔して、懺悔して。
He claimed to be penitent for his mistakes and promised to do better. Embitter.
人に辛い思いをさせる。
The death of their little child greatly embittered them. Bungle.
仕事などをしくじる。
The police bungled the investigation of the crime.
Hobble.
足を引きずって歩く。
The injured player hobbled off the field with the help of his teammates. Satirize.
を風刺する、皮肉る。
The play satirized three of the most corrupt politicians of the time. Spree.
度を越すこと、バカ騒ぎ。
Her grandmother took her on a shopping spree for her birthday. Improvise.
を即興で作る。
His presentation materials would not load, so he had to improvise. Irk.
人をうんざりさせる、イライラさせる。
The city council's decision irked many people. Jeer.
人をあざける、やじる。
The crowd jeered at the player who injured the star quarterback. Flippant.
人、発言などが不真面目な、ふざけた。
The audience was offended by his flippant remark. Predilection.
強い好み、偏愛。
She admitted to having a predilection for romance novels. Enigmatic.
人、物が不思議な、謎めいた。
She approached me with an enigmatic smile. Allegory.
偶話、偶意的作品。
This story can be read as a religious allegory. Trickle.
液体が少しずつ流れる、滴り落ちる。
Blood trickled down his face as a result of the injury to his head. Inanimate.
生命のない、無生物の。
The octopus can disguise itself as inanimate objects.